What's going on, y'all? It's actually been a long time since I posted a YouTube video, and that's really just because life has been changing for me. I hope it's been changing for all you, everybody that's watching this, because I never would have thought anything that I've ever done in the past, like 3 or 4 months, let alone the year, would have been possible. Um, Praise to God. I can't praise myself because without Him, I would be nowhere. So I just want to start things off by saying the number one thing that you always want to make sure in life is that you have goals, you have passion, you have the drive, and that you also connect with people that have that same exact desire. For example, I graduated high school not too long ago, and there's a lot of people that do not have the same drive, the same passion, and you really gotta accept the difference, and then you gotta move on, and you gotta find people that are just like you. In order to make it in this world, a lot of things gotta change, and a lot of people need to realize that they cannot stay the same. Being in the place that I am, being everything and every place that I've gone, I've realized that there's multiple different types of people in this world, and that is okay. There's a lot of different types of people in this world, and that's not to say that there's not, you know, a defining characteristic of somebody that does one type of thing, but everybody has their own way of life. And for that to be accepted, that has to be okay. And you have to accept that within yourself. I do just want to say that a lot of the times when people are looking over social media and seeing what people do and don't have, I was actually doing the same thing, so I can relate to this. There was an individual, a couple of individuals specifically that had what I wanted. I didn't have stable housing. I didn't have a good car. I didn't have this, that, and the third, and I just had to, and I was able to just complain and be satire, and I was okay with my living situation, even though it was not the best, even though I wasn't the best on me mentally. It really took a toll because I had nowhere truly to go. I had no true place to call my own home, and that really hurt. But at the end of the day, you gotta realize that everything that you go through in life gives you trials and tribulations, and for you to then walk forward into life and understand the trials and tribulations that you went through and to be a better person afterwards is really what separates you from the average person. Have drive, have passion, have goals, right? When I when I first realized that I actually wanted to make something of my life and I didn't want to be a bum, do this, do that, right? Or not do this and not do that, right? Life really took a toll on me, and life really changed me because I never realized the potential that I had. And you might not realize the potential that you have, but as soon as you look to others and see what they do and don't have, I think that's when the potential really comes into play. I think that's where motivation really comes. A lot of people say it's envy, a lot of people say it's jealousy, but in truth, it's the desire. It's the willingness to want what they have. Somebody had told me that they want what I have earlier in the week, and that really motivated me to just do better, be better, right? So, depending on who you are, obviously, make sure motivation is different or the same as mine or yours or your friends. So, there's no really telling what's um, anybody's motivation can be, but at the end of the day, you are your own success story. You right your own wrongs, and you determine what you do at the end of the day. Nobody else is gonna do that because nobody else cares. Nobody cared when I got this apartment. Well, people did care, but nobody that I previously knew in my past really cared that I got the apartment because it didn't involve them. And that is okay, right? But you do have to realize that a lot of things that you do on your own, it feels better when you get them on your own. It feels way better. It feels way better. But enough with the sidetracking. I do want to say that a lot of times when people are going towards goals in life and they are doing certain things in their own mental to stabilize their well-being, a lot of the time it takes a toll on themselves and they don't even know it. The toll that I'm talking about is mental fatigue. Now, there's many different ways on how you can experience mental fatigue depending on your attributes as a person, right? I experience mental fatigue by not doing anything. I thrive off of goals, passions, and desires. My mental fatigue is not having goals, passions, and desires and staying in the same place, staying stagnant. I think that's where I get tired. Because in my mind, if I'm not progressing, I'm slowing down. And if I'm slowing down, I'm not doing anything, henceforth the mental fatigue, right? I think it's important for everybody to have a passion in life. Even if you can't find it now, find it later. That's the most important part. That's what life is about. You can't find things right now, every day, every second, every minute, every time period, every hour. It's not realistic. But you do have to set realistic goals for yourself for the future. Now, if that's confusing, good. It's supposed to be, because life is confusing. Life isn't fair. Life isn't fair on your mental. Life isn't fair on your physical. Life is not fair. Now, I do want to say to those who are achieving their goals and being prosperous in their life, congratulations. You are where people want to be. You are who people want to be. Congratulations. But don't stay in the same place for too long. Never stay in the same place for too long, because that will make you boring. Will it make you boring to somebody else? No. Will it make you boring to yourself? Probably. Because you know you can do more. And the moment you realize you know that you can do more is when you get out of that state of feeling mentally fatigued. When I didn't have stable housing, and when I didn't have this, that, and the third, a good car, anywhere to really call my own home, I looked for an alternative or a way out. And in doing so, I figured out who I truly was, how my mental truly was, how strong I really was compared to other people. And that really set me apart from the crowd. And when I came back, I was able to build off of that. When I came back mentally and physically, I was able to build off of that. And now, I have an apartment, I have a car, I have a good job, and I'm starting a business. Life turns around when you least expect it, because you least expect it. Good things don't come easy. Bad things always come when you don't expect it. Sometimes good things come when you don't expect it, and that's life. The most important part of all this is just to make sure that you have what you need, or you prepare for what you don't have in case you need it in the future, or in case you get it in the future. Me personally, I want a C8 Corvette within 2 years. Within 2 years. I want to have my business established within 2 years. I want to have multiple houses by the time I'm 25. Is that realistic? No. Is it a goal that's worth pursuing? Yes. Why? Because I don't like to stay stagnant. I don't like to stay stagnant. And you shouldn't either. I just wanted to hop on this to express my feelings. I haven't uploaded in a while. So hopefully I can inspire some of you to do better within yourselves, or I could just inspire some of you to not be in the same place. Don't put it off. Don't do it later. Today is the day. Now is the time. Yesterday is the past. You can't get over it because you can't do it again. So go get your future. Peace.